Hello. I gotta turn those birds down. Okay. I'm wearing a hoodie that doesn't play well with my keying. It's okay. Hey everybody. Hey Zoe. Is that how you say it, Zoe? Or Zoe? Because I know a guy named Zoe. And I know, of course, girls named Zoe. Anyway. Hey everybody. Thanks for joining me. I don't know where maybe I should post this. I'll post this on Facebook. What the heck? Maybe there's someone. Of course, girl named Zoe. Oops. Okay. Maybe there's someone on Facebook. Oh, Zoe. Okay. Sorry about that. Maybe someone out there will find it and click on it. Alright then. Here we are. Okay. Let's get down to business. So, a brief, I haven't updated the program today. I will soon. I haven't had time. But the program, if you're new to this, I've been doing this. This is my third one. And if you're new to this, the concept is that there's a lost civilization, and they're making me use this program, don't know why, to help assess music. I'm the music department. They have a guy on video. They have a girl on theater. And I'm the music guy. And I just need to assess, whether or not we should share these particular bits of music with this recently refound civilization. Now they're a Western civilization. They came up through the late 1800s, and then they got lost. It happens. But now they're back. Someone found them on an island, and I gotta figure out what to expose them to, basically. Still don't have any guidelines. I hear they're sensitive to certain kinds of sounds, but I'm kind of slow communication from these people. So, we'll figure it out. I suspect there's something to do with bell sounds, but I don't know yet. I gotta wait for correspondence first. So if I send them stuff with a lot of bell sounds and it hurts their ears, well, I hope I don't get fired. Well, they're not paying me, but they did send me this cool program. Anyway, okay, so let's get started. Yeah, actually, gonna break kayfabe here, and say, if anyone has feature ideas for this program, just let me know. I'd like to just make a bunch of weird doodads, and I can't manipulate the sound too much. I can't synchronize things to the sound too much, but I can do all kinds of silly other stuff. But anyway, let's restart. So let's start with this one. This is one we were gonna get to last time, but little headache. Oh shoot. Dang, I just had a sharp localized pain up here. Ow. That's actually kind of gnarly. I might have to stop. Dad gum. Ouch. Yeah, but I wouldn't make fun facts pop up because it's supposed to be a first reaction thing, so that would require me to listen and to program in things ahead of time. Ouch. Okay, well, let's get started. Hopefully that stops doing that. All right. Chris was featured on the first episode. I like that, though it's not good when you're having like acute headache problems. I had it too loud to start with in my ears. Okay, so I like this this tone here. I like the sound of the filter opening and closing as it's run through the distortion after that. It has a cool, real interesting sound. Almost sounds vocal, like a vocal. Strange, like, oversaturated vocal. I like that. I think this... I suspect because of the way this begins and ends that it needs to be heard in the context of the album. Or of a larger piece, maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard the rest of it. I do like the tones. I think it sounds pretty cool. It's it makes me think of like it's setting a tone and like setting a stage. It's like visiting a little place, but it doesn't have much movement like music, like a standard traditional piece of music might. Like there's not like a intro, then, you know, verse, bridge, or A, B, C, D. You know, there's not much movement. That's why and because of the way it ends, it almost makes me think it's part of a larger whole. I did like it, but I don't feel there's a whole lot to comment on. Now I got to figure out, do I send this to these people? Let me think about this. I think it It has some panache. All right, so all right, that's what I give this piece. Thank you for submitting it. I am interested in hearing what's after this. I believe it's from an album, because the tones are certainly interesting. There's some interesting stuff going on. Here, let's take that down. All right. Oh, I'll accept anything, yeah. But the only thing, JD, Justin, is you know what? I don't care if it's copyright. I don't care if I get strikes or something like that. I'm not monetizing anything, right? Like, your channel can't get taken down as long as you don't monetize, right? Or can it? As long as it's not someone who's aggressive, I'm going to get an aggressive strike, copyright strike, then send me anything. It doesn't need to be your own music, though I certainly welcome independent music. Prism of Pistachio, yeah. Okay, do we pass this along? I'm going to say we don't. I think it's a little too abrasive to send them without some introduction or without context. Maybe we'll have to hear more of this album. Maybe we'll do that next time. And then with the bigger picture, maybe. There's a Brian Eno quote about something he was trying to do on Music for Films, the album Music for Films, or maybe Another Green World, where he wasn't interested in writing songs, as it were, but more like a place that you're encountering and then leaving, and you're visiting this place, and the song is like this place that you're visiting. So there wasn't supposed to be much dramatic movement with a quiet part and a loud part and a verse and a big chorus. It's supposed to be like a bed of sound, like you're just, it's fading in as you approach it, and then as you leave the place, it's fading out. And that made me think of that kind of piece of music, where the function is more building a sort of a bed of tones and stuff, and not as much like some kind of like dramatic structure in a song. All right. Okay, thank you for the clarification on the copyright stuff. So I'm not too worried about it, as long as, because I'm not going to monetize it. So I'm going. That's a good idea. A UI thing for sending to the civilization, or not. I need to integrate that stuff more into the. And someone else had an idea. A backseat stream said a thermometer meter to measure like enjoyability. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I wish there was a way to like integrate chat into that. Maybe I'll look into someone helping me with a plugin for my program. But I don't know how to do that, because like I don't want it to look like no one's enjoying it if people just decided not to type a command. You know, that would stink if you submitted your song. So maybe the chat can vote for a special merits or special like demerits, or like, and they have to get together and be like, okay, if at least 5 chat people think that it deserves XYZ, then it does. And they would be special chat only ones. Maybe the chat votes, do we send it? Do we send it or not? That would be a fun decision to keep out of my hands, I think. I'm going to eventually, I think it would be fun to like actually get some feedback from these fake, I mean, not fake, I'm sorry guys, if you're listening, from these people about if they liked the songs. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to explain what the merits are, but I think maybe just a simple yes or no, do we send this or not? It would be neat to have like an additional stream, kind of stream with a different program, where we are showing someone from this place the music. So I have to get someone to play along and pretend to be, I don't know, some weird person from, I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's get to the next song. Okay, if you're just joining us, we're sending music to a lost civilization. Oh, maybe sending it. We're assessing music to see if we should send it. We're kind of building them a library to listen to so they can sort of understand what's been going on for the last 100 or 150 years since they've been gone. Anyway. Hey, maybe these guys do like aggressive music. I don't know yet. I know nothing right now. They just sent me this thing, so okay. All right, let's do Bacon. All right. This song is called Late Night by Bacon. The band Bacon, or artist. All right, ready? All right. Late Night by Bacon. Let's do it. Hold on. I have a feeling this one. I like this.
Potential for some reason, ABCs without a parking lot. Things and shoving our cities while in the world. All of Alabama, trees have around what's inside and rush to the left with the best friends. That's the penny stars off with a cold in the house. Tissues all around. Don't think it'll last. Travel back to 7 and straight to class. So the winds come to simplicity. And so do Ryan's house, days away. It's just some solo with the tunnel. Making money with a lottery. Jump double, no damage rolls. Last regions of a salary tab. Trying to chop the world.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with whoever said the mix is messy, but I think the problem I have, and it's not a big problem, is that the mix is really like, up your butt a little bit, but the vocals don't sound up your butt. Like, the vocals don't sound too very compressed. The vocals might not the cut up vocals towards the end, those work okay, but like the singy vocals at the beginning, they sound like the rest of the song is so in your face with the production, like just slammed, that the vocals seem almost like like they certainly have effect on them, but they're not equally slammed. They're not like hyper compressed like like, I don't know if the song's hyper compressed, but it has that sound to it, like it's pushed up against a limiter or has a very strong multi-band compression thing going on, so it's very like just, I don't know, up in your face. But the vocals in a less overall compressed song, the vocals might sit very well because it's so, I don't know. That's my only critique there, though, I think. The second part, yeah, I really like. I like both parts, and I like the vocals. The second part, where there's a lot of cut up vocal samples everywhere, that's really fun. And I like the little transitions with the little like the little swingy like synth notes and stuff. I want to see if I heard a steel drum. I'm not sure if that's a steel drum. It could just be that harp, very low volume. Anyway. There's no song length limit, but this program I made really sucks with longer songs, so I might have to break them up into sections. Because these notes are too big. I think like 7 minutes might be the max for but if there's a big prog epic, I'll chop it into like 3 parts or something. I don't know. So I liked this. I like the groove, fun vocal stuff. Let's see here. I'll give it that. I feel bad for not paying much attention to the lyrics, but I think it's too much for me to process without having them right in front of me. I would be sitting there trying to like hear what is being enunciated and stuff. So I'll probably never do them. Not gonna send me any Arion songs where it ends up all being in the mind of a robot at the end of the album or whatever. Okay, let's see. I like how there's 2 tropes in this Arion album. One is that it starts with a guy in a coma and he's like, "Where am I? I was in a car accident. What happened?" And then at the end, it ends up not only was he in a coma from his car accident, but he's not even a human. He's a robot AI simulating a guy in a coma in a car accident. And the last line in the album is emotions or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So all right, let's do this. presented without comment. There you go. That's what I give this one. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun album. It's a fun album. Taste-wise, I would say I would be a little bit embarrassed to admit that I enjoy it so much. It's one of the most cheeseball like albums in the world. It's The Human Equation I'm talking about by Arion. They're talking about it in the chat. It's a prog album. That Loser song is fun. With the mandolin and what's that guy Devin Townsend sings on it, does he? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so next we have something very interesting. We have 3 tracks. They're the same song spread out across something like 14 years. So the first one is the demo that was originally recorded of the song. The second one is the album version that was recorded, and the third one is like a new remix. And so we're just gonna listen to all 3. I think they're short, so we'll assess each of them individually though. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. It's called Drunken Monday by Fisher Wag.
I don't think I can deal another drunken Monday. Didn't think I could feel much worse than I did Sunday. No surprises for me. This is no fantasy. She looks like a doll, all dressed up in powder. Yeah, she's looking so tall. Heels the size of ladders. I feel perfectly fine. Wow, she's lost it all the time. Now we're doing the math on how often I have seen me. I broke from the past, and now it's hard to reach me. So, you've lost your control. Emotions flare up like petrol. Do you know who you are? Where you're going? Speak to the sun. Tell me what it's showing. Sleep doesn't happen to those who deserve it.
Yeah, the Bit Crushed. This is the demo version. The Bit Crushed sound is quite extreme, like compared to how you normally might do it. But I admire the willingness to like let it be so degraded and stuff. Like I kind of wonder if I would have liked it more had I heard it when it originally was recorded. Just because I've heard so much bit crushing now. Maybe back then I wouldn't have heard as much. The guitar arpeggios were really nice, and I think the chord structure was really nice. It really subtle with the guitar arpeggios. Yeah, I like that. Since we're gonna hear the song 2 more times, basically, I'm going to just, I'm gonna go ahead and, do this. Okay. All right. There we go. It makes me think of Sufjan Stevens' song Futile Devices. You say it futile or futile? I don't know. Anyway, from Age of Odds, at the first song on the album. It even has a similar harmonic thing going on. Okay, so let's see. All right, now let's listen to the album version. Thank you, Eddie. I'm glad you liked my GUI. All right, let's listen to the second version. I'm gonna reset this. Now, all right, here's the album version recorded in 2014. I think a few years later, 3 years later, maybe. Okay.
I don't think I can deal with another drunken Monday. Didn't think I could feel much worse than I did Sunday. But no surprises for me. This is no fantasy. She looks like a doll, all dressed up in powders. Yeah, she's looking so tall, with heels the size of ladders. And I feel perfectly fine, while she's lost it all to time. Now we're doing the math, how often now you'll see me. I broke from the path, and now it's hard to reach me. So you've lost your control. Emotions flare up like petrol. Do you know who you are and where you're going? Can you speak to the sun and tell me why it's showing? Sleep only happens to those who deserve it.
It is double tracked. That's tricky. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of the bit crushing, I think I agree with who said that? Splee in chat, who said the demo, I don't know, I found it more interesting. I did like the vocal swells at the end, but it sounds there's less mystique. It just sounds like a well-recorded kind of indie acoustic song, whereas the first one has like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but that's just, I tend towards lo-fi or crusty recording, so that you know. And no bubbles. All that sonic, like, just what an interesting texture that was. I do wish the lo-fi effect was a little less pronounced, but it was such an interesting little soundscape there. It definitely feels like a... Yeah, and the voice is less intimate, even though it's well recorded and not as... It's not as upfront in the mix either. Like, yeah. I guess I admire them for not squashing the mix in it, like an acoustic songwriter song. But I also... I don't know, I like it when it sounds like the dude is like right here singing and not like, especially if it's an acoustic guitar, and not like just in the corner of my room singing, or, you know. Yeah, I like the demo more. Let's see here. I will... But still... Thank you, sad bots. Okay. Alright, now let's hear the third version of this song. Alright. Here we go. This is from last year. Alright, let's go.
I don't think I could deal with another drunken Monday. Didn't think I could feel first thing I did someday. No surprises for me. This is no fantasy. She looks like a doll, all dressed up in powders. She's looking so tall, heels the size of ladders. I feel perfectly fine. Wow, she's lost it all to time. Now we're doing the math. How often now will see me? I broke from the path. Now it's hard to reach. You've lost your control. Emotions flare up like petrol. Speak to the sun. Tell me why it's showing. Sleep happens to those who deserve it.
Yeah, this one was the best.
I don't think I can deal.
Oh, I like how that fuzz guitar sounds.
I don't think I can deal.
Going like down pitch. Okay. I thought I heard my son. He's in the next room over sleeping. I don't think I did though. I think I heard the birds in this stupid that I put in this dumb program. Okay. Okay. That's my favorite one. It fixes everything I wanted except no bubbles. I would have liked a little of that weird like. I am so inspired now by them bubbles to just put in some kind of noisy tone just really low in the mix in some of my music to just like heck with implying it only with the music itself. I'm gonna put some, if I want a aquatic atmosphere, I'm gonna put some bubbles in there just a little bit. You could like you could do filter stuff on them to make them sound a little more like mysterious and like so people it doesn't just sound like you recorded some bubbles, but yeah, the demo is my second favorite, and it's pretty close. The demo, I think there's more I think that the vocal performance in the demo, even though there's and the way the acoustic guitar was mixed, I think both were stronger than their respective presences here, but I still am a sucker for like really fun detailed arrangements with like where they're pulling and adding things, and this was a fun arrangement. So I think I like this one a little more. But anyway, okay. It's a little more peppy too. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so let's move on to the next one, huh? This is by an artist called Microfin. I have 2 songs by Microfin. Alright, here we go. Thank you, I'm glad you like my jingles. There's a chromatic ascending bass note each merit, but I didn't synchronize it right, so sometimes the bass note plays under the wrong merit, which maybe it's interesting that way, I don't know, but anyway, okay, let's go. in general, I'm not a big fan of like delay on a piano unless it's doing something interesting. I don't know. I just didn't like that ending with that. I guess it ends as it began, but I wish they like added like bass tones under the end to distinguish it from the beginning. In those pads, you hear some really strange high tones that are probably not diatonic. They're just probably, I don't know if there's like if the patch that they chose has like fifths added, so everything they play has a fifth added to it. It sounds kind of like funky like that, like there's some kind of weird harmonic stuff. Anyway, it reminds me of stock or production music, which I love. You know, stuff you'd hear in the background of an educational program or CD-ROM back in the day. Or today in the day, depending. Yeah, it sounds like a something from a cutscene in a puzzle game. Yeah. It's not. It's again not like a thing like a song by a band you would necessarily listen to. I could see it being part of a bigger album though, and working in that context, like between two things, a bridge. But okay, let's rate this. I think it was pretty ornate. Oops. All right. Let's go to the next Microfin song called Safe Room. Safe Room. All right, here we are. Oh, I liked that. For pieces like this, I feel bad. I feel bad about all of my software noises, like the tape and the birds, because I think that something like this requires you to be able to hear it much more detail than I'm allowing you to hear, because I'm insisting on my weird thing here. But yeah, it's ambient. I wonder how much like the bass tones that come in and the chord sort of shifts are like composed that way, or the result of the artist. I mean, it would be composed that way in either case, but like the artist doing a thing where it's like, okay, every 3 bars this tone comes back, and every 5 bars like this tone, and then it ends up sounding like it sounds. Like, I don't remember what you call that process, where you just add, I don't know, Steve Reich and Eno and those guys do that. Music for Airports, I think, famously did that kind of thing with like loops that are not the same length. I don't have much like I liked it. I like the tones. There's, I think, a little bit of like space echo, tape delay messing around. At the beginning you hear some pitch shifting, which to me sounds like a delay pedal time knob being turned. It's very I think it does what it sets out to do. We haven't been deciding if we're going to send this stuff off to the people. I feel bad about that. I think the Drunken Monday song, I would probably send the middle version of that. It's quite accessible, just to be safe. And if they like it, then we'll give them the hardcore first bubble version, or the this one. I would send this one. I would send this one. Oh, could be. Alright, let's see here. All right. That's what I give this one. So, that was the last song I had in our list. They were all quite short. Oh, hey, Microfin. Feel free to send more. Okay, now. Thank you. Okay, now, it's a little bit of a pun, isn't it? Anyway, okay, so the weight of diligence. Anyway, okay, so I think I'm going to do some kind of, back to like adding to this program. I do have my little gestures that I don't use very much. Peace. Okay. I'm going to add some way to submit. I want to get the chat to vote if we submit the music to the people. And I'm going to try to come up with some way for there to eventually be like a response from the people. Maybe I'll code it in. Or maybe it'll be like a real person pretending to be, you know, a person. But I think that's too far. Having a real person pretend to be someone from the civilization requires maybe too much. Like it'll either be hammy and uninteresting because it's just some other person listening to the same song I listen to, or and like kind of half pretending like I am that there's this crazy scenario, or it might be a little too dry. I think erring on the side of too dry and but finding someone who's willing to like act like to that degree and not wink or anything, I think would be hard and unreasonable to expect anyone to do unless I like paid them, and I'm not gonna spend money on this. So maybe I'll code like some pre-rendered responses from like someone who's like from this place, and just code those in and just have one come up at random. Or maybe I can make a game for you guys where I don't tell you what they have an aversion to. So let's say it's bells. I keep using that example. Maybe bells hurt their ears, and maybe in my little GUI, because I have a little secret GUI down here you can't see, a little interface down here. Maybe I will tick the boxes of the elements that they do or don't like, and then over time the chat has to figure out what those things are. But that way when the FMV video reaction comes back of the person who just listened to it, they'll be like, oh god, my ears, and you guys won't know why. But maybe over time, when like you notice that the sound of violin makes them extremely happy or something, then you'll be like, okay, it's violin. I don't know, something like that. What is it? Oh, safe room. Yes, Coulter, this was built in ClickTeam Fusion game engine. It's sort of the newest version of Click and Play, which I grew up using. It's kind of the same program, but just fancier. I'm using a sort of a green screen. There's like a green. Here, I'll maybe I can show you. Add display capture. Not that display. That display. Okay. So this is the program. And you can see, whoops, I gave it away. Dadgummit. But basically you see my little GUI down there, and you can see this is where my head is. Anyway, a little peek behind the curtain there. ECJH. Yeah, it's ClickTeam Fusion. Oh, that would be fun. I'll just be the civilization person. Yeah, there's no video happening in the program. I'm just using OBS to put, basically, I made a fake green screen, in the program. So I just keyed out the green using OBS broadcast software. open broadcast software. Is that what it's called? I don't know. And I realized I'm over here behind this tree. Can I do this? It is like this. No, it's like this. Can I do that? Okay, anyway. I should go this way more. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to think about how to do that, and I'll have to see if someone can make me a plugin or something to integrate so you guys can vote. Yeah. I don't have any more songs today. No more songs today. Anyone want to re-listen to one of them? Thank you, Coulter. You know, I'm thinking of doing a kids channel because my son, you know, he's 3, he's starting to watch things on YouTube, and I mean, I put them on for him, and autoplay is off, so I'm curating, but there's not a lot of good, like, I think there's a real, like, lack of anything that respects kids, like capacity to think and enjoy interesting anything. Like, it's just, I like a lot of it, but I think there could be a good opportunity to make something enriching. I don't know if it should be a stream though, but it would be something like this. Probably something with music. Maybe I was thinking something with like, one thing I searched for and I could not find was something that shows children like the separate instruments in a mix, like the bass, the drums, the guitar and stuff, in a very accessible way. So I might do a thing where I show like the like a virtual band, and then have them stop their instruments or start playing their instruments. And I've done things like that before with MIDI data that go into the program. On my channel, you can see some of those videos. Odd Church, but it's MIDI data that controls animated instruments. And so I really want to do something like that for kids, like that looks kind of like this pre-rendered software thing. And make it, I think I'd have to make a new channel because this isn't a kids channel. But yeah, you know, okay, Don, I'll go get it. Actually, I'll play that. I just grabbed a few. I have many songs that I haven't done yet. Let me find it. See here. Dun 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 dun. Okay, let's see here. Don, where did you send it from? Yeah, sad bots, you need to fast forward. I mean, you can keep. I was real confused actually when I first saw your stuff. Dude, VeggieTales was so good. VeggieTales is so high quality. It's so good. It's so like, and the humor is clever. It holds up so well. The production and the music's pretty darn good. And you know what? They let the singers be off key which is really nice. Auto-tune kids, don't auto-tune children, or like, if you have a goofy character, let them be off key a little bit. Good lord. Okay, anyway. Don, I'm not seeing your music in my inbox. Yeah, I need to not wear my yellow. Thanks, love to ski. I need to not wear my yellow hoodie. It's messing up. Well, I want to wait for Dawn to tell me where to find the music. Because I searched for Dawn in my inbox and I can't find it. You send it to jayalantholen at Gmail. Oh yeah, I haven't. I just mean the original run. Phil Vischer is the guy who created VeggieTales. He's a really cool guy. He has a podcast called The Holy Post, I think, and it's a sort of it's sort of the only sort of Christian media that I know of that's somewhat mainstream that pushes against, you know, the predominant sort of evangelical political bent, and I think an effective way, because it's very graceful and sort of doesn't talk down to people. Okay, let's see here. You can send anything. I'm waiting for one more song here. I just got a Unity email in German. I live in Germany. And even though I have my account set to English, they still send me emails in German. And so I don't read them. Oh well. Okay. You know what, while we're waiting, you know, I'm gonna find an embarrassing song of mine, because I just do one of my own. Let's see. Here we go. I have like 7 or 8 songs in my inbox that I haven't done. Oh my gosh. This is too embarrassing. I can't do this one. I'm looking at my folder of my albums. Oh boy. I did. Let me see. I got something from Sad Bots just now. Yeah, Zoe, sorry. I got a Proton link. Yeah, I'll download those, but I need time to like. Oh, that seems pretty fun. Just let me download the zip. Yeah, okay, I'll do those next time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Sad Bots. That's how I do things. That's why I'm really late on my taxes. Good lord. I'm doing them. It's just complicated and annoying. Okay. Okay, okay, I downloaded the Proton folder you sent me with songs, and I'm going to do those next time. I'll put those in there. I suspect I've heard one or two of them before, though. Or just one of them. Okay. I have so many cool songs in my inbox. Good lord. Okay. All right, here I'm gonna put on. Do you guys know I did a Christian Zelda album? I did a Christian Zelda covers album where I actually added Christian lyrics to Zelda songs and also put some of them in odd time signatures. I don't know if I should do this here though, because it's really Alright, I'll do it. It's an EP. It's an EP. Alright, next time I'll get to everyone's songs, but since I have this on hand, I'll just go ahead and drop these in here. Alright, here goes this dadgummit. I shouldn't have brought this up. Oh my goodness. Alright, you have to give me a break. This was 13 or 14 years ago now, okay, everybody? So give me a dang break, okay? I'm not, maybe I will award myself merits. Maybe that would be nice. Maybe I'll end up liking it more than I thought. I don't think so though. Oof. Oh my god. This is a mistake. Oh, at least it's at the end of a stream, right? Alright, so let's I gotta type into my INI file. Maybe maybe I should also just do separate videos that are like going through my back catalog of kind of embarrassing music and telling anecdotes, because there are stories. Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to tab over to me. Okay, oh, this is so bad. I sent this Christian Zelda covers album to a Zelda fan website, and I sent it many times because it was like the biggest Zelda forum or something, and they just would not share it, I guess because it was religious. But you know what? I'm glad now. I also posted on their forum and got no replies. Anyway, okay, so Let's see here. Let me find my terrible album art. Oh boy. Wow, it has 3.5 stars on rate your music, which is miraculous to me, but okay. Right size. Alright. Oh, this album art sucks too. Oh my god, this is so stupid. What a oh. Alright, you guys. Here we go. Now. The Great Hylian Revival. It's the name of the album. Let's listen to this. I'll get chat up. I should just hide chat. Alright, here we go. Here is my Christian Zelda album. Let's go. Whoa, wait a minute. Something screwed up. There we go. Not bad so far. Of course, we got the Mellotron. That's not a female vocal, that's me falsettoing it. Thanks.
Creation stands at attention to behold his work, all up in the heavens and here on the earth, singing harmony to show him what he's worth to them.
That was my sister singing harmony there. It's very nice of her to agree. Anyway, that's the first song. Oh god, this... Okay. That's probably the most tasteful one, okay? So just give me a break here. Okay. Maybe I need to stop. I like some of it musically. Well, thank you, Zoe.
Let's just stop trying, stop our endless trying, just stop trying and enter in it. Let's just stop thinking, stop our worthless thinking. Start the fountain.
You know what? I kind of like that one. It's not so... There's some embarrassing stuff in there, but it's not the worst. Okay. Oh, this next one I really like. It's instrumental though. But the one after it is... Okay. The next one I like a lot. I was really into 70s prog at this time, so my palette was Mellotron, Moog, organ, 70s keyboard. That one is only nominally like a cover. I borrowed some chords and then just did what I wanted over them. But, okay. This one I know. This one and the last one. There's only 5 songs. Then there's like a very bad MIDI cover of like, you know, but I'm not going to play that. It's not worth it. Okay. So here's the second to last one. This one's supposed to be a jaunty 6/8, I think, stomping thing. I don't know. Okay. This is my ukulele. Because I can't play anything other than ukulele and a little keyboard. I don't like that run. And take me to my grave. Lord, take it away. Back then I was using Ableton as well. I'm glad you guys like it, but jeez. You know, I don't think it's worse, but I think it's just that I mixed like evangelical like worship lyrics, like just the hallelujahs in there over top of like Zelda music. It's just a little I don't know, you know. Okay, this song fades into the next song, which is why it's sounding like this, which I'll play. And yeah, this is the last song. Here you go. This one might not. This one samples Brian Eno and Robert Fripp and Peter Gabriel. They have an unreleased like thing that they recorded, and it was kind of a silly thing they recorded where they were reading a Christian poem, and Robert Fripp was somewhat sarcastically like reading it, reading the words, and Peter Gabriel was on the piano, and Robert was playing interesting guitar over the top of it. And I think they actually used it somewhere in a real recording, like the music they did. But anyway, so I sampled that and looped it for this song, which I might end up still liking it just because Robert Fripp. Anyway. Oh gosh, yeah. We're at like 6 now. The next one will be 6. I missed one. Yeah, there's Fripp on the guitar and Peter Gabriel on the piano. It's fine. My sister sings this song. Thank you. She was still a teenager.
Your voice is a thundering symphony. It awes and rumbles and rages through me. And all I can do is cry out to you. Your glory crashing through the silence of the empty night. And a voice so vibrant. And all I can do is sing hallelujah.
You know what? I think I just did? I think I just had this dang song laying around. And I was like, shoot, I'm getting sick of making Zelda songs. So I'll just take this song I had laying around and just put a Zelda melody on top of it at the end. I think it was at the beginning too. I think that's what I did. To justify it being on this. I'm almost certain. Thanks, Froginator. Thank you. Yeah, that was definitely what I did. I totally remember that now. The last song I didn't put. The last song is just. Did I even put it in here? See. It's just, you know. There's no lyrics though. I gotta add some. There's no lyrics here. Let me. I just threw it to pad it out because this is a fan fave, so I had to have this one. You know. Here, hold on a sec. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. There you go. But hold on, the last song. I think I stole a Neutral Milk Hotel lyric, right? Let me see here. Oh, dang it! I can't skip. Ow, jeez. Is there a Neutral Milk Hotel lyric where they say rumbles and rages through me? Huh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't steal it. I think it was from their... I don't know. I think it's in the airplane over the sea somewhere. Okay, maybe I didn't steal any. Yeah, okay, well... Alright, next time I will do more user-submitted songs. I actually, like, we got... Last time it took me an hour and a half or something to get through 6. I didn't look at the track times this time, though. So the ones this time were, like, half as long. So it took me no time. So next time I will look at that. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed my... This look back at my Zelda... album. It wasn't as bad as it's just the concept. It's just, you know, nowadays hey, I'm not ashamed of the Lord, but I would just make original music. I wouldn't like put it over Zelda songs. I think I just like those melodies a lot. I don't know. Yeah, okay, good night. I'll do more of the submitted music next time. I have a bunch of it. And I'm going to go to bed too. It's 11:30 p.m. here, so... I'll post the email. Well, thanks. I'm glad you liked them. I mean, the quality I'm not too embarrassed of, especially considering it was 13 years ago. Or almost 14 years ago that I made those, and I didn't know much like about music, so other than just intuition, you know. And, if you you can look at this, the other streams are on my channel. You can watch them if we listen to one of your already listened to one of them, maybe. Okay. Oh, thank you, Coulter. I'm glad you liked it. I think that's probably mostly due to Robert Fripp. You can thank Robert. His loop was very nice. I did want to mention again, if you submit music, I'm going to like give it these merits and these interest things, but I tried to design them intentionally so like they don't reflect quality. Like nothing. Like if I give it, like for example, if I give it, if it gets 3 of those, that's not necessarily better than getting none of those. I've tried to make it a bit opaque on purpose so that like, oops. Yeah. So that to avoid like value judgment stuff, but I'll have to yeah, I figured that out. But yeah. Oh, so the music I just played was after I'd already been recording for like 5 or 6 years. Music. If I go back to the the first stuff I ever made, hooey, it's pretty bad. Like production wise, like I think that Zelda thing at least was mixed as well as can be expected. But wow. But yeah, I think next time I'll just do submitted music, and hopefully I'll have be able to integrate the chat voting thing. I think that could be fun. Thank you. I'm glad you like the rating system. Yeah, maybe I'll do a hue shift on the things, the squiggly things. Alright then. What I was originally thinking was these were like how alien or other or interesting to me the production is. So not good, but more how like a bad production could be 3 interesting. But I removed up here, I removed where it said interest, because I think I even want to keep it more vague. But I fear that people will see these again as like, oh, 3 out of 3 stars or whatever, you know. So maybe I should add interest back up there again, or a different word or something. I do think it's useful to rate that as I think that's an interesting metric, like saying how much it piqued my curiosity without saying it was good or bad, because like there's lots of bad stuff that's like produced poorly and even is bad, like has crap lyrics or whatever, like that I would put 3 interesting because there's something like, for example, The Hunger. Look, like there's I don't know if you guys know The Hunger, but maybe we'll do that song. It wouldn't be a first reaction, but anyway. Okay, y'all. Yeah, I guess I'll for real get out of here. Well, it was fun. Oh yeah, some more vague than interest. Yeah, maybe curiosity. It's weird. I wish there was a word like curiousness. engrossment seems to be a quality thing. Like, it's like, how engrossing is it? Like, it almost seems like you could, that's a little too close to like how good was it. Yeah, anyway, if you have an idea, let me know. Yeah, but yeah, I like curiosity, but curiousness, I don't know. Okay. All right. Peculiarity meter. But then I don't want it to mean like it has to be weird either. Like, it's just interesting. Yeah, interesting is the right word, but it's just, I don't know. Okay, I gotta go to bed. Okay, bye guys. Okay, I like curiousness. I think I'll go with that one. Okay, bye.